To simply put it in words, just like in one word, this episode left me speechless with what it just did. Like, I really, really loved this episode. And this is, I don't know about you guys, but this is my opinion. This is most probably one of the best episodes I've seen in all sports anime. I'm not saying like there are not better episodes than this, but this is one of the best out there. Just because of how it was built and everything, like script writing and everything. Not to mention the character build up and stuff. Like at first, this episode didn't look anything special from compared to the first three episodes of Run with the Wind, but when it went to like this guy. Like the start looked like a very normal rivalry type of start. Like yes, we got this rival in and stuff, and we got this thing of a background of this guy who's been like this guy's super fast and stuff, like the main character is super fast and he's not be like he's someone who's basically not like his teammates are not able to keep up with him. So we see that this heart kind of gets that kind of wiggly and stuff and everything, like when it's rival and stuff. uh, but what really intrigued me from that point was how the college, like how he went from like in the university stuff happened, like how he just ran away from the university and how he just that got me like his impact. And you see this dark shadows around him and his like one shadow asking him something, another shadow like making him remember and stuff. Like I really like that moment. I will say that moment kind of gives a deep dive in into how the character is feeling and stuff, which I really really like because I love anime where they dive deep into the characters' mixed emotions and feelings and stuff. Like I really love that, and I like how this was greatly going deep with its character building and the main characters way how he's thinking and stuff about how he's thinking about his past and how he's met people and everything. Like in my opinion, that's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing to do in a sports anime such as this. I also really like how Haiji basically gives the main character the advice of run with the wind. And you're not running you're not running alone all the time. Even though he doesn't say run with the wind, he's basically indicating you're not always alone. You're always running with someone, and he basically means the wind. There's nothing else that would be other than that. Every time you run, there is always a wind that supports you. That's the main thing that supports you no matter where you go. You walk, the wind supports you. You run, the wind supports you. You in a crouch, the wind supports you. Like the wind is a huge factor in your life. So, yeah, he's basically saying that the wind is always gonna support you no matter what you say. Third, and the final thing that I'm gonna talk about about this episode is Prince. Like at first, I wasn't a big fan of the character. He was a normal otaku and everything. Like he was a cool character, but I wasn't a big fan of him. Like I was like, oh, fanboy and stuff. Like nah. Now after this episode, I'm like, dude, you know how to make like such a weak character into such a cool character. Like whoever the writer is, to make Prince such a great character in someone's eyes is amazing. Like how even though this is more like he's reading the manga and he's like taking inspiration from manga for doing this, and it's like I would not look. I don't care if these guys consider me friends or not, but I don't like people criticizing me. And he straight up says that. Like he straight up says that like people criticizing us because we are low class races and everything. Like no, I'm not gonna take that on my face. Hell nah. Like that's a pretty cool. That is pretty cool for me. Great job. I would say job well done from Prince. Like that kid definitely in my eyes has my respect now after doing that. Like how he just like gave a speech and everything. Like really cool. Another next big factor is Haiji. Haiji has always been cool in my eyes. This man is great. He's just great. He's just great. Mm, I think so. All around, this was a pretty cool episode, and I also love how Haiji just like goes straight up and is like, "Sure, we'll see you in the track meet," and he's like, "What?" The rival character is just like, "What?" That was my reaction first too. Like, really, dude? That's your team? Like these old people, like these people can't even run, and I like how they look so serious, and they're like, "Shit." This man is mocking us. Like, I really like the look on their face, more or less giving them motivation, and also good job from the main character who just steps up at the last moment and is like, we'll meet again. And even though it was not like a threatening we'll meet again, these people still got motivation from that, and it was pretty cool in my opinion. Like that's a pretty cool way to get motivation, because even though you didn't mean to give these people motivation, you actually gave them the motivation they were lacking, and that's really cool in my eyes. I think it also gives the main character the motivation to run now, because he actually has people who are like motivated to run with him. So yeah, what do you think about this episode? Because I think it was a good one. I think it was the best one in this series so far, and I hope that it continues to show me something like this every episode. Because if they show me this every episode, was probably one of my favorite sports series. My favorite sports series will obviously be March Comes in Lion, which is a sports series on what is it, Shoji? I think that's what it's called. Shogi. I'm sorry, I was saying Shoji for whatever reason. Shogi. It's a series, sports series on Shogi. And if you're talking physical sports, then it has to be Slam Dunk, because Slam Dunk was pretty cool back in the days. So yeah, like, that's just my opinion though. Let me know what you think, and let me know what is your favorite sports anime, just in general. Like, I'm not just like, even if you like run-of-the-mill manga or anything, whatever is out there, let me know about that too. If you like that manga, just in general, like, let me know what you think about anything like sports anime manga. What do you think? Which one is your favorite? Because I already mentioned mine, so I guess you guys should have. So get get a chance to mention your favorites. So why not? Anyways, let me know about that, and I'll see you guys in the next videos. Always, peace.